Hi, my name is Chris Reese, and I'm a senior engineer here at Garland. I'm going to demonstrate how to add a recipe on our Xpress Grill controller. So to start, we're on the home screen. I'm going to press the All Recipes button, which brings me to the password screen. So here you would enter your password, and once you're done, you would press Return, which takes you into the recipe screen. To create a new recipe, I'm going to go on the right here and hit the plus button, and then type a name for my recipe, which in this case, I am going to use the word burger. So that's my recipe name, and then I hit return. Now I need to select an image or an icon for my recipe. So you do have the option to import one from a USB, which I can show you how to do later, but in this case, I'm going to select one that's already available, and I like this one. That looks like a burger. So I am now going to select on it and press the check mark. This takes us to the first screen of recipe parameters, and for the most part, you'll always just accept the defaults, but I'll take you through what each one of these means real quick. So for cooking methodology, it's just we have a few different ways of controlling our heaters. The too cold limit just does not allow you to start a recipe if the grill is 39 degrees below the set point of that recipe. On the too hot side, it's similar, just the opposite. You will not be able to initiate a recipe if the grill is 79 degrees over the recipe set point. And then we have the active compression option, which is turned off for this grill because it's actually not equipped with active compression. So I'm just going to accept these and hit the check mark to go to the next screen. So my recipe burger now, I'm going to go ahead and enter a cook time. So I'm just going to say 100 seconds because that's easy, and hit the check mark. Then I'm going to enter my gap. So press on this box and the number pad comes up, and I'm going to say 400 mils. Check. Flat cooking, no. For my prompt selection, I like to pick none, so that there's just a quick beep and it doesn't continuously beep. And for my temperatures, I'm gonna pick 425 for the top platen, and let's say 350 for the grill plate. Check. Now I have the option to add extra stages to the recipe if it's a multi-stage recipe. In this case, I'm satisfied with my one-stage recipe. If I click on these lines here, I get the summary of the recipe, and again in this case it's just it's one stage. There's my time and there's my gap, and these are my temperatures, so I'm okay with that. I'm gonna hit the check mark. I've completely programmed this recipe, so I'm satisfied. I'm gonna hit the check mark, and now it's saved. And then I would then go back to the home screen, and I've created my recipe. So the next step would then be to add this recipe to a menu.